Hello, students. How are you all? I hope you all are doing good and taking great care of yourself. I am Fatima Kulsala from Atmiya Green School, Jadeshwar. Let's begin our today's English class. In the previous video, we have completed the explanation of Unit 7, Tooth Troubles. And today, we would be continuing with the exercises. Before moving ahead with the exercises, I would just like to tell you the summary of this chapter in short. Tooth Troubles, which is written by Arundhati Venkatesh. This is just a small portion of the story Tooth Troubles, which we read yesterday. So here, as we read in the story, there are five friends. Kiran, Jatin, Sachin, and Pushkin and Nitin. So Jatin, Sachin and Nitin had already lost their tooth, and so they had a gap in their mouth. Kiran also lost his tooth. So now four of them had gap in their mouth. That means उनके मुंह में gap हो गई थी. And they all were in a club named Gap Club. There was only one boy who was not in that club, and that is Pushkin, because he didn't lose his tooth till that day. So Pushkin wondered how he would make his tooth fall quickly. He decided that he would eat the strong and hard things like murukku and chiki, which he would be asking his grandmother to make for him, and by eating those he would be able to make his tooth loose and fall quickly, so that he can join the Gap Club members. While he was thinking about that, one of his friend named Jatin took the challenge and challenge to compete 4th standard class boys for a football match. So Kiran asked Gap Club members, that is Sachin, Nitin, Jatin and Kiran himself. They all four went to the playground, and for Pushkin they said that as you don't belong to Gap Club members, you don't have to come with me. So Jatin had challenged the 4th standard boys for a football match. Now they were very good at the football, but these boys didn't even had the football to practice. So Pushkin gave an idea that if you take me into your club now, I would ask the tooth fairy to give me a football in exchange of the tooth. मतलब उसने अपने दोस्तों को बोला कि अगर तुम मुझे अपने गैप क्लब में इंक्लूड करोगे तो मेरा जब टूथ गिर जाएगा उस टाइम पर मैं टूथ फेरी से फुटबॉल मांगूंगा तुम सबके लिए. एंड ऑल आइज वर ऑन पुष्किन एंड हिज teeth. Everybody was thinking how to make his tooth fall quickly. So everybody started to give the ideas. Jatin, who took the challenge, he gave an idea that he would knock his mouth. That means he would knock his teeth out by boxing. He was very good at boxing, and so he thought that if I punch him on the face, if I punch Pushkin on his face, his tooth would fall down. But that was not a good option. Pushkin Pushkin felt that no, it's not safe. You can't hurt me like that. Then Sachin was one of his friend who was always very sleepy. So he just woke up and he told that once when his tooth was loose, the dentist tied it with the thread and pulled it out. It was so easy. So everybody thought कि हम भी पुष्किन का दांत ऐसे ही निकाल देंगे. So Jatin took out a piece of thread that was loosened from his trousers, and he tried to make a lasso out of it. That means a kind of loop which is being tied to Pushkin's teeth, and then from other end they would be pulling it. So all the four boys took the position and tried to pull the thread so hard that the tooth can come out. But instead of tooth coming out, all the four boys fell on the floor, and Pushkin also fell over them. और सब लोग एक के ऊपर एक गिर गए. Had Jatin was the first one who fell on the floor, so he was totally crushed. So what did he ask? That just move from this place so that I can get up. He was not able to breathe properly. Finally Pushkin managed to scramble his feet, and then Pushkin, who fell last, वो सबसे लास्ट गिरा था, राइट? क्योंकि पहले 4 जो लड़के थे वो लोग थ्रेड खींचने में एक दूसरे के ऊपर गिर गए, and Jatin was the one who was pulling the thread, so he was the first one to fall, and then rest of them also fell on him, and last Pushkin fell on him. So first Pushkin stood up, and then all the other boys stood up one by one. अभी सब लोग गिर गए लेकिन उसका दांत तो निकला नहीं. So Jatin was very angry. He said that your teeth are so strong that it won't fall. उसने पुष्किन से बोला कि तुम्हारे दांत तो बहुत स्ट्रांग है, इसीलिए वो गिर ही नहीं सकते. बट किरण वॉज थिंकिंग दैट हाउ इज़ दैट पॉसिबल. ही वॉज लाइक नो, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल कि कभी दांत गिर ही नहीं सकते. इवन द प्री हिस्टोरिक क्रिएचर्स, मीन्स जो पहले के ज़माने के थे, जैसे कि डायनासोर्स, उनके भी दांत गिर गए थे. एंड वी हैव द फॉसिल्स टू प्रूव दैट. फॉसिल्स मतलब the imprints or the impressions that are left behind on the rocks after the decay of an animal body. So already जो डायनासोर्स प्री हिस्टोरिक क्रिएचर्स माने जाते हैं उनके टीथ भी गिर गए थे, उनके फॉसिल्स भी हमको मिले हैं. फिर एक फाइटर और यू कैन से एन एम्परर था नेम्ड नेपोलियन. ही रूल्ड फ्रांस फ्रॉम 1804 to 1815. वो तो पैदा ही दांत के साथ हुआ था, लेकिन मैंने ऐसा किसी के बारे में नहीं पढ़ा है जिसके दांत गिरे ही नहीं. सो किरण वॉज लाइक नो, इट्स नॉट पॉसिबल कि उसके दांत नहीं गिर सकते. सो जतिन सडनली इंटरफियर्ड इन किरण's talk and he said that maybe पुष्किन इज एन एलियन. शायद पुष्किन एलियन है. एलियन का मतलब होता है जो दूसरे प्लैनेट को बिलोंग करता है, मतलब वो अर्थ का है ही नहीं, इसीलिए उसके टीथ नहीं गिर रहे. फिर उसको सडनली दिमाग में एक आइडिया आया दैट वी कैन हैमर इट आउट, मतलब हैमर यूज़ करके उसका दांत हम निकाल सकते हैं. बट पुष्किन वॉज सो अफ्रेड दैट ही जस्ट रैन अवे फ्रॉम देयर. सो स्टूडेंट्स, आई होप दैट यू अंडरस्टूड द स्टोरी प्रॉपरली. नाउ लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द एक्सरसाइज दैट इज रीडिंग 1 on page 91. So let's see the first question of reading 1. To which club did Pushkin not have membership and why? Pushkin did not have membership of the Gap Club. It was because all the members were supposed to have at least one of their teeth fallen out and a gap in its place. And Pushkin's teeth had not started losing his tooth yet. So Pushkin was not able to be a member of Gap Club because Gap Club में जो भी members थे एटलीस्ट उनका एक दांत गिरा हुआ होना चाहिए so that there is a gap in that place. But Pushkin's teeth has not started losing and so there was no gap in his mouth. Let's see second question. According to Jatin, why had he challenged the 4th graders to a match? So Jatin had called the 4th graders to a match because they had called him and his friends babies, and Jatin wanted to show that they were not. That means Jatin and उसके friends को 4th graders ने babies बोला, इसीलिए वो प्रूव करने के लिए कि they are not babies, Jatin challenged them for a match. Let's see question number 3. What were Pushkin's team's problems with meeting the challenge? Pushkin's team's primary problem was that they did not have a football. Also, Pushkin had not lost any of his teeth, so he was not a Gap member. In exchange for a pre-membership, he promised to ask for a football from the Tooth Fairy, but his teeth were so strong that they would not fall despite his friends' attempts. So the Pushkin team's primary problem was that first of all they did not have a football. The second thing, Pushkin did not lose his teeth, and so he was not a Gap Club member. And to get a membership, he promised that he would get a football from the Tooth Fairy, but that was also not possible because after so many attempts of his friends, the tooth didn't fall. Now let's see question number 4. Why did the boys think that Jatin had turned into a cow? So let's see the answer. The boys thought that Jatin had turned into a cow because he tried to pronounce move in a muffled voice which sounded like moo to others. So boys thought that Jatin turned into cow because of his muffled voice. That means his voice was unclear, and that's why when he said move, others thought that he is saying moo. Now let's see question number 5. Who said the following statements and when did they say it and why did they say it? So we need to do who said to whom over here. Let's see the first sentence. If we had a football, we would beat them easily. So this sentence was said by Jatin. So Jatin said this and he said it when he realized that they needed a real football to practice before they could beat the 4th graders in the match. So this sentence was spoken by Jatin, and when did he say? When he challenged the 4th graders for a match, and he said this because they didn't had any football. He said so because the match had already been announced and they did not even have the ball to begin with. So the match had already been announced. That means he already challenged the 4th graders and now they don't even have a football to practice. Let's see the second one. We need to get Pushkin's tooth to fall. So this sentence was said by Kiran. He said this when Pushkin promised that in exchange for an early membership to the Gap Club, he would ask for a football from the Tooth Fairy when his tooth or teeth fell out. So, when did Kiran say this? Kiran said this when Pushkin promised to get a football from a Tooth Fairy in exchange of early membership. That means before he loses his teeth, he would get the membership in the Gap Club. And he would ask the Tooth Fairy to give a football in exchange of his tooth. Kiran said this because they did not have a football for the match that had already been announced and they needed one immediately. So she thought that we need to take the Pushkin's tooth out, or we should make the tooth fall so that Pushkin would ask the Tooth Fairy to get the football. Let's see the third one. I will ask the Tooth Fairy for a football. So this sentence is said by Pushkin. He said it when his friends, members of Gap Club, realized that they did not even have a football to practice and they had already challenged the 4th graders to a match. Pushkin thought if he promised to get the football for the team from the Tooth Fairy when his teeth fell out, he could earn an early membership to the club. So Pushkin was eager to get the membership of Gap Club. He wanted to be the member of that club, and so he thought that if he can get a football from the Tooth Fairy in exchange of his teeth, then he would become the team member of that club. Let's see the fourth one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So this line is said by Sachin. And when did he say it? He said it when Jatin proposed to box Pushkin in the face to make his teeth fall out, and Sachin woke up from his sleep to give this alternative idea. So when Jatin said that he can punch he can punch Pushkin's face so that his tooth fall. But that was not a good idea. And at that moment, Sachin woke up and gave this idea. Sachin said this because his dentist had used this method to pull out his teeth when it was shaking but was not falling out. So Sachin gave this idea because his dentist also used the same idea by pulling out the teeth by using a thread because the tooth was shaking and it was not coming out. Now let's move on to the next page. Question number 6. Question number 6, page 92. Each of the boys in the story has one special feature. So match the feature to the right person. So it's match the following kind of thing. So let's find out one special feature of each boy. We'll start with Pushkin. So Pushkin loves good homemade tasty food. The second one is Kiran. Now what is the feature he has? Kiran has a fair understanding of history. Jatin scratches his head quite often. Fourth one is Sachin. Sachin often falls asleep because he was a sleepyhead. And the last one is Nitin. Nitin had a fairly good command on English language. So this is the match the column which is already done over here. And you are also going to do it in textbook itself. Let's see question number 7. The boys think of many ideas to help Pushkin's tooth to fall. So match the person to the idea. So we need to find out whose idea it is to make the Pushkin's tooth fall. So let's see Jatin. What was his idea? His idea was boxing in an easy way to dislodge teeth. So Jatin gave an idea of boxing. That means punching in Pushkin's face. Now second one is Pushkin. What was he thinking? How would he make his tooth fall quickly? Pushkin must eat some of grandmother's hard to bite snacks. That means the hard food which would make his teeth fall. Third one is Sachin. What idea did he give? Sachin said that teeth can be pulled out using strings. And the last one is Jatin. Jatin gave an idea that teeth can be hammered out of their place. So these were the ideas that the boys gave to take out Pushkin's tooth. Now let's move on to reading 2. Let's see question number 1. Do you think Pushkin's tooth fell off later? How do you think that happened? So now this question is related to something which we don't read over here or which we don't have in this chapter. So let's see the answer. So here answer number 1. Pushkin's teeth must have fallen off later as most children do while growing up. So as the children have temporary teeth and so it might fall off when they grow. Perhaps his teeth would have started getting a bit loose, shaky, and then they could have fallen off while trying to eat some hard to bite snacks. As all his friends tried to take out the tooth by using the thread. So it is possible that his tooth might have got loose or shaky, and then if he would have tried to eat hard to bite snack, that means hard snacks at home, then the tooth might have fallen off. So here students, question number 2 and question number 4 are cut, so we are not going to do that. So let's see question number 3. Can one be a lifelong member of Gap Club and why? So let's see the answer for this question. One can be a lifelong member of the Gap Club because, just like in their childhood, people lose their teeth at old age. This is why old age is often referred to as second childhood. So, one can be a member of Gap Club because as a child you lose your temporary tooth and so you have gaps. Then when you grow up and when you become old, at that time also you lose your permanent teeth, and so you can say that you can be a member of Gap Club for lifetime. So students, I request you to write down meanings and reading 1 and reading 2 in your notebook. For reading 1, you are not going to write question number 6, this one, that is match the following, and question 7. You are not going to write these two match the columns in your notebook. And for reading 2, you are not writing question number 2 and question number 4. So remaining 2 answers, you have to write it in your notebook. Now let's move on. Let's move on to the next topic, that is vocabulary. And today we would be studying homographs in vocabulary. So let's first read the sentences before understanding what is homograph. Close the door. My house is close to the library. Here students, you can see two sentences where we have used the word close twice. And the spelling of both the words are same. The first one, close the door, that means close it. And my house is close to library, that means my house is near to the library. Now you can see that the word close has the same spelling, but the meaning is different. Let's see the second one. Can you pass me a can of juice? So here students, again we have used can twice. First one, the first spelling can is used to ask a question or a permission, and the second one is considered to be a bottle of juice. In the same way, third sentence, the Indian Bank is across the river bank. Bank, bank. So the first one is the name of a bank, Indian Bank, and the second one, river bank, that means the shore of the river. So here you can see that close, can and bank have the same spelling, but they all have different meanings. So those words which are spelled similar but have different meanings are called homographs. Homographs are the words that have the same spelling but different meanings. Now you have to underline the homographs in the sentence below and write the meaning of each one. So let's see the first one. It is common for the surfers to wave happily when they see a big wave. So here the first one, first wave, means to movement of one's arm. That means move one's hand. And the second wave means raised line of water that moves across the surface of the sea. You can see, you might have seen the waves that comes in the sea. Now second one, yesterday Zain wanted to watch a play, but I wanted to play the guitar. So Zain wanted to watch a play. That means he wanted to see a drama which could be done on a stage, but I wanted to play the guitar. The second play का मतलब है to perform on a musical instrument. That means he wanted to play the musical instrument. The third one, the tear in her favorite dress brought a tear to her eye. The tear in her favorite dress, that means the first tear means a hole caused by pulling something apart. That means there was a tear in his dress. Brought a tear. Here means, what does tear means? The act of crying, means the falling of tears from her eyes. Fourth one, you are allowed to park your bicycle inside the park. So the first word park means to put to rest. That means you can keep your cycle or bicycle in at rest. Where? Inside the park. So here the second one means a garden, that is used usually for public. Fifth one, the bat was thrilled to learn that he was selected as the symbol of captain's bat. Here the first one, bat, that is a mammal that usually comes at night. It was thrilled to learn that he was selected as a symbol. That means he was selected as a symbol for captain's bat. So here the second one is an equipment that is made of wood. It is used for playing cricket. Means the batsman uses it for batting. So students, I hope that you are clear with the homographs. So we would continue with the grammar portion in the next video. Till then, take care.